The great American exodus is happening, and millions of people are packing their bags and leaving certain states behind. Rising costs, economic downturn, crime rates, and job shortages are just some of the reasons why residents are fleeing in record numbers. So, which states are losing people the fastest? Stay with us as we count down the 10 states that everyone is leaving in 2025. And before we get started, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more engaging content. Let's get started. Number 10. New Jersey. New Jersey has long been known for its high property taxes, and in 2024, this issue continues to drive residents out of the state. The Garden State's property taxes are the highest in the nation, with the average homeowner paying around $9,000 per year. For many, this financial burden has become too much to bear, especially as other states offer more affordable alternatives. In addition to high property taxes, New Jersey also has a high overall cost of living. From housing to groceries to healthcare, nearly everything costs more in New Jersey compared to the national average. As remote work becomes more common, residents are increasingly choosing to relocate to states where their dollars go further. While New Jersey offers proximity to major cities like New York and Philadelphia, the state also struggles with traffic congestion, aging infrastructure, and pollution. These factors, combined with the high cost of living, have led many to seek a better quality of life elsewhere. New Jersey's high taxes and cost of living are major factors driving people out of the state. For those looking to stretch their retirement savings or find a more affordable place to raise a family, the appeal of cheaper, less crowded states is hard to ignore. Number 9. Illinois. Illinois, particularly Chicago, has seen a steady outflow of residents over the past few years, and 2024 is no different. One of the biggest factors driving people away is the state's financial instability. Illinois has been grappling with budget deficits and pension crises for years, leading to concerns about future tax hikes and cuts to public services. Illinois residents face some of the highest tax burdens in the country, including income, property, and sales taxes. The state's flat income tax rate of 4.95% might seem reasonable, but when combined with high property taxes, it becomes a significant financial burden for many families. Crime, particularly in Chicago, is another major concern for Illinois residents. While Chicago's crime rates have fluctuated over the years, the perception of the city as unsafe continues to drive people out of the area. This, coupled with economic concerns, has led many to seek safer, more stable environments. Illinois' financial woes, high taxes, and crime concerns are pushing residents to seek greener pastures. States with lower taxes, better financial stability, and safer communities are becoming increasingly attractive to those looking to leave Illinois behind. Number 8. California. California, the Golden State, has long been seen as a land of opportunity. However, in 2024, more and more residents are finding that the costs of living in California outweigh the benefits. The state's high cost of living, combined with skyrocketing housing prices and increasing taxes, is driving people to leave in record numbers. California's housing crisis is one of the most significant factors behind the state's population decline. The median home price in California is over $800,000, which is nearly triple the national average. This has made homeownership out of reach for many, forcing them to look elsewhere for affordable housing. California's cost of living is one of the highest in the nation. From groceries to gas to healthcare, everything costs more in California. Additionally, the state has one of the highest income tax rates in the country, with top earners paying as much as 13.3%. For many, the financial pressure of living in California has become too much to handle. California's susceptibility to wildfires, droughts, and earthquakes is another factor driving people away. The increasing frequency and severity of wildfires, in particular, have made certain areas of the state nearly uninhabitable, leading to a mass exodus from fire-prone regions. While California remains a dream destination for many, its high cost of living, housing crisis, and natural disasters are prompting residents to seek more affordable and safer places to call home. States with lower taxes, more affordable housing, and fewer natural disasters are becoming increasingly appealing to former Californians. Number 7. New York. New York, particularly New York City, has seen a significant outflow of residents in recent years. The state's high cost of living, high taxes, and the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic have all contributed to this trend. In 2024, these factors continue to push people out of the Empire State. New York is one of the most expensive states in the country, with New York City being one of the most expensive cities in the world. The high cost of living, particularly in terms of housing and taxes, has driven many residents to look for more affordable options elsewhere. The median rent for a one-bedroom apartment in Manhattan is over $4,000 per month, making it increasingly difficult for middle-class families to afford to live in the city. New York's tax burden is another significant factor driving people away. The state has some of the highest income and property taxes in the country, and with a SALT state and local tax deduction caps still in place, many high earners are feeling the pinch more than ever. This has led to a growing number of people relocating to states with lower tax rates. Crime rates, particularly in New York City, have been a growing concern. While the city remains relatively safe compared to past decades, the perception of rising crime has prompted some residents to seek safer environments, especially those with young families or those nearing retirement. New York's high cost of living, heavy tax burden, and concerns about crime are driving many residents to leave the state. For those looking for a more affordable and safer place to live, states with lower taxes and a lower cost of living are becoming increasingly attractive. Number 6. Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania has traditionally been a stable place to live, but in recent years, the state has seen an increase in outmigration. The reasons behind this exodus are varied, but economic concerns, high taxes, and declining job opportunities are among the top factors. Pennsylvania's economy has struggled to keep pace with the rest of the country, particularly in former industrial areas like Pittsburgh and the Rust Belt. Job losses in manufacturing and other traditional industries have led to economic decline in many parts of the state, prompting residents to seek better opportunities elsewhere. Pennsylvania's tax burden is another factor driving residents away. The state has a flat income tax rate of 3.7%, which is relatively low, but high property taxes and a growing number of local taxes are putting pressure on residents. In addition, the state's pension crisis has raised concerns about future tax increases. Pennsylvania is also grappling with aging infrastructure, including crumbling roads and bridges. The state's transportation network has been underfunded for years, leading to concerns about safety and the long-term viability of living in certain areas. Pennsylvania's economic struggles, high taxes, and infrastructure issues are prompting residents to leave the state in search of better opportunities. As other states offer more attractive economic prospects and lower taxes, Pennsylvania's outmigration trend is likely to continue. Number 5. Louisiana. Louisiana is a state rich in culture and history, but it's also a state facing significant challenges that are driving residents away. The state's economy, which is heavily dependent on the oil and gas industry, has been hit hard in recent years, leading to job losses and economic uncertainty. Louisiana's economy has struggled to recover from the decline in oil prices, and the state's reliance on the energy sector has made it vulnerable to economic downturns. This economic instability has led to high unemployment rates, particularly in rural areas, prompting many residents to seek more stable job opportunities elsewhere. Louisiana is also highly susceptible to natural disasters, particularly hurricanes and flooding. The state has been hit by numerous devastating hurricanes in recent years, including Hurricane Ida in 2021. These disasters have caused widespread damage and displacement, leading many residents to relocate to safer areas. Louisiana's infrastructure is in dire need of improvement, with many roads, bridges, and public services suffering from years of neglect. The state's healthcare system has also faced challenges, with many rural areas lacking access to quality medical care. Louisiana's economic instability, vulnerability to natural disasters, and poor infrastructure are significant factors driving residents out of the state. While Louisiana offers a rich cultural experience and a unique lifestyle, the risks and challenges of living there are prompting many to seek more stable and secure environments in other states. Number 4. West Virginia. West Virginia, known for its beautiful mountains and outdoor recreational opportunities, is unfortunately seeing a decline in population as residents move to other states. The primary reasons for this outmigration are economic difficulties, lack of job opportunities, and an aging population. West Virginia has been grappling with economic decline for decades, particularly in its coal industry. As the demand for coal has decreased, so have the jobs that once supported many of the state's communities. This has led to high unemployment rates and a lack of new job opportunities, driving younger residents to leave the state in search of better prospects elsewhere. West Virginia has one of the oldest populations in the country, with a median age significantly higher than the national average. This aging population has put a strain on the state's healthcare system and economy, as there are fewer young workers to support the tax base and drive economic growth. The opioid crisis has hit West Virginia particularly hard, with some of the highest rates of opioid addiction and overdose deaths in the country. This public health crisis has further exacerbated the state's economic and social challenges, contributing to the decision of many residents to leave. West Virginia's economic struggles, aging population, and public health challenges are leading to a significant outflow of residents. As younger generations seek opportunities in more prosperous states, West Virginia faces the difficult task of reversing its population decline and revitalizing its economy. Number 3. Michigan. Michigan, a state with a rich industrial history, is seeing more residents leave as economic challenges and other factors push people to seek better opportunities elsewhere. While Michigan has made strides in recent years, particularly in revitalizing Detroit, the state still faces significant hurdles. Michigan's economy, particularly in areas like Detroit and Flint, has struggled to recover fully from the decline of the auto industry. Although there have been efforts to diversify the economy, many regions of the state are still heavily reliant on manufacturing jobs, which have been declining. The economic instability in these areas has led to high unemployment rates and a lack of job opportunities, prompting residents to relocate. Michigan is known for having some of the highest auto insurance rates in the country, particularly in Detroit. The state's no-fault insurance system has contributed to these high costs, making it difficult for many residents to afford car insurance. This has become a significant financial burden, particularly for low-income families, and is one of the reasons people are choosing to leave the state. Michigan's harsh winters are another factor driving people away. The state experiences long, cold winters with heavy snowfall, which can be difficult for many residents to endure year after year. For retirees and those seeking a more temperate climate, states with milder weather are becoming increasingly appealing. Michigan's economic challenges, high insurance costs, and harsh winters are prompting many residents to leave the state. While Michigan has made progress in revitalizing its economy, there is still work to be done to stem the tide of outmigration and attract new residents. Number 2. Mississippi. Mississippi is another state experiencing a significant outflow of residents in 2024. The reasons for this exodus are primarily economic, but there are also social and infrastructure challenges that contribute to the trend. Mississippi has long struggled with economic instability and poverty, with one of the highest poverty rates in the country. The state's economy is heavily reliant on agriculture and low-wage industries, offering limited job opportunities and low wages for many residents. This economic instability has driven many to seek better-paying jobs in other states. Mississippi's education system is consistently ranked among the worst in the nation, with low graduation rates and poor educational outcomes. This has led many families to leave the state in search of better educational opportunities for their children. Mississippi also faces significant healthcare challenges, including a high rate of uninsured residents and limited access to healthcare in rural areas. The state has some of the worst health outcomes in the country, including high rates of obesity, diabetes, and infant mortality. These healthcare challenges have made life difficult for many residents and contributed to the state's outmigration. Number 1. Alaska. Topping our list is Alaska, a state known for its stunning natural beauty and rugged wilderness. However, despite these attractions, Alaska is seeing a significant outflow of residents in 2024. The reasons behind this exodus are primarily economic, but the state's unique challenges also play a role. Alaska's economy is heavily dependent on oil, and the volatility in oil prices has had a significant impact on the state's financial stability. In recent years, budget deficits and cuts to public services have led to economic uncertainty, prompting many residents to leave in search of more stable job opportunities. The cost of living in Alaska is significantly higher than in most other states, due in large part to the state's remote location. Goods and services are more expensive because they have to be shipped long distances, and heating costs can be prohibitively high during the long, cold winters. For many residents, these high costs make it difficult to make ends meet. Alaska's isolation and harsh climate are also factors driving people away. The long, dark winters can be difficult to endure, and the state's remote location makes it challenging for residents to travel or stay connected with family and friends in the lower 48 states. For some, the lure of a more temperate climate and closer proximity to loved ones is too strong to resist. There you have it, the top 10 states that everyone is leaving in 2024. From the high costs and economic instability in states like California and New York to the harsh climates and isolation of Alaska, these states are losing residents at an alarming rate. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insights on the best and worst places to live, work, and retire. We'd love to hear from you. Are you planning to leave your state, or have you already made a move? Share your experiences in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.